eyes look ahead, but there is no light of hope. After knowing the cruel truth that you gave me in the dark night, I have become a living body, but my heart has long since died. It's the heaviest breath where even the air seems like poison. All the care you took when you were sick, the companionship you gave when you were born, now vanished like smoke. You were so close, yet so far away, like the sky and the earth. No one hears my voice. This is a body without a soul, a living person without a life. My love is the anchor that sinks me, sinking me in a sea of tears. You are happier with someone better than me, leaving me here with a piece of my heart on the ground, defeated before it even began. All that remains is a breathing corpse. In the season without you, I live in a winter without snow, miserable, trying to close my eyes to forget, but my spirit clings to you. Taking care of you without stopping, a letter to someone who won't return. Now even the mica turns to blood. Don't love someone like me if I don't feel the pain anymore. At the crossroads I have already left you my heart. Now all that's left is a body that is empty and has no spirit of its own. Go away, find someone new. Leave me as a shapeless shadow. This is a body without a soul, a living person without a life. My love is the anchor that sinks me, sinking me in a sea of tears. You are happier with someone better than me, leaving me here with a piece of my heart on the ground, defeated before it even began. All that remains is a breathing corpse. Will fade away with time. Farewell, the love that kills me, to live without a soul. When your world becomes quiet, no one is around. When friends part ways, when that person doesn't answer your messages, it's just me who always picks up the phone immediately, sits and listens to you talk endlessly, just to make you bored. I know where I am in your life, I'm just an option to fill your empty space, a cure for your boredom that you'll throw away as soon as they come back. This is me, who stays with you on days when you have no one, a voice that fills the silence, a place where you come to lean when you are tired but sad. The heart I gave you, you left it as just a game of emotions. You need me, but when you are bored, you don't need me because you love me. You laugh with me, but your eyes are looking at the phone, waiting to see if that person will contact you. As soon as the message sounds, you forget about me for a moment, leaving me alone with the unspoken goodbye. I love you more than myself, so I agree to be a worthless person, to be the one to take care of you when you're sick, to be the one to comfort you when you're tired, even though I know that in the end I'll lose before I even start. This is me, who stays with you on days when you have no one, a voice that fills the silence, a place where you come to lean when you're tired but sad. The heart I gave you, you left it as just a game of emotions. You need me, but when you are bored, you don't need me because you love me. Keep on accompanying you until the day you're no longer bored, until the day you find the one again. And this heart that they don't need will also disappear silently. I'm sitting on the floor of the guest room to be, but the only thing growing is the absence of me. I picked out this color, a seafoam and sky, before we ran out of the don't ask me why. Now a ribbon of latex is curling away like a slow motion shedding of a long faded day. It's a dry rotted promise, a tattered up skin, showing the places where they never got in. The drywall is thirsty, the plaster is gray, a structural record of a heart in decay. I could grab a scraper, I could buy a new can and try to reconstruct the original plan, but the air is too heavy and my hands are too thin to cover the damage that's settled within. So I watch the white flakes hit the hardwood like snow in the only direction that I'm allowed to go. I'm just watching the paint peel tonight, a slow motion failure in the flickering light. It's a vertical, maybe a foundational gone, in the hollowed out cold of a digital dawn. No more fresh starts, no more stay for a bit, just a jagged white place where the memories fit. A low voltage shimmer, a beautiful no. I'm just watching the color flicker and go. Is it the house or is it my mind tearing the surface from what I can't find? The moisture is heavy, the moisture is deep, with the secrets and the subtext that I'm not supposed to keep. Yeah, I'm just watching the paint peel tonight, a slow motion failure in the flickering light. It's a vertical, maybe a foundational gone, in the hollowed out cold of a digital dawn. No more fresh starts, no more stay for a bit, just a jagged white place where the memories fit. A low voltage shimmer, a beautiful no. I'm just watching the color flicker and go. There goes a Tuesday, there goes a week, just the gray and the dust and the never of me. It's been sitting on the back of the bathroom door, a heavy knit anchor from the winter before. I tried to wash it but I couldn't face the water, watching the us get a little bit shorter. So I pulled it on over my shivering skin to see where the you and the me begin. But the cotton is cold and the fleece is alive under the weight of a carbon paper sky. are too long, they cover my hands like a shifting gray map of the desolate lands. I can still smell the coffee in the cedarwood smoke, the final dark punchline of a long dead joke. It's a structural burden, a fabric of gone, in the hollowed out cold of a digital dawn. I'm walking the hallway in a borrowed out soul, trying to make the nothing feel whole. It's just the weight of your old hoodie tonight, a heavy dark fabric in the fading out light. I'm wearing the absence, I'm wearing the stay, preventing the yesterday from drifting away. No more good morning, no more rest for a bit, just the jagged white place where the memories fit a low voltage shimmer of beautiful. No, I'm just watching the cotton flicker and go. If I take it off, will I finally be free? Or just a hollowed out version of you and of me? The thread is a tether, the zipper is a chain, and this high voltage record of permanent pain. Yeah, it's just the weight of your old hoodie tonight, a heavy dark fabric in the fading out light. I'm wearing the absence, I'm wearing the stay, preventing the yesterday from drifting away. No more good morning, no more rest for a bit, just the jagged white place where the memories fit a low voltage shimmer of beautiful. No, I'm just watching the cotton flicker and go. Where do I begin? Just the wool in the air and the weight of you not being there. I still reach for the phone when the clock hits 10 to tell you about the rain or the way the day has been. My thumb knows the pattern, the glass knows the touch of a digital craving that shouldn't mean much. I bought the same bread that you always preferred, and I'm waiting for a thank you that'll never be heard. It's a rhythmic cold haunting a muscle-bound lie under the weight of a carbon paper sky. I'm checking the mirrors before I back out for a face that's been swallowed by the shadow and doubt. I still leave the space on the left side of the sink where your toothbrush was settled before I could think. It's a structural, always a foundational stay in the middle of a long faded monochrome day. I'm a creature of was and a student of used, with a spirit that's broken and a habit that's bruised. It's just the ghost of a shared habit tonight, moving my hands in the fading out light. I'm pouring 2 coffees, I'm locking the door for a version of us that doesn't live here no more. No more good morning, no more stay a while, just the jagged white edge of a porcelain smile, a low voltage shimmer, a beautiful no. I'm just watching the habit flicker and go. If I break the routine, will the memory die or just repetition is deep, like a secret that I'm not supposed to keep. Yeah, it's just the ghost of a shared habit tonight, moving my hands in the fading out light. I'm pouring 2 coffees, I'm locking the door for a version of us that doesn't live here no more. No more good morning, no more stay a while, just the jagged white edge of a porcelain smile, a low voltage shimmer, a beautiful no. I'm just watching the habit flicker and go. Forward, but it's cold, but it's old. Just the ghost and the breath and the things that we never said. I'm standing in the corner where the 90 degrees meet the heavy dark shadows of the memories and trees. I've been measuring the volume of the air in the hall, from the base of the floor to the crown of the wall. There's a triangular ache in the space by the bed, an equilateral version of the things that we said. I'm a student of nothing, a master of gone, in the hollowed out cold of a digital dawn. Digital dawn. The table is a circle where the always is drawn, but the arc is all broken and the radius is gone. I'm tracing the parallel lines of the rain on a window that's held by the structural pain. If I calculate the distance from here to the door, it's 1,000+ miles across the hardwood floor. The physics is failing, the logic is thin, as the monochrome never is settling in. It's just the geometry of silence tonight, a sharp angled version of everything right. No curves for the maybe, no loops for the stay, just a linear shadow of a long faded day. Every point is a sorry, every plane is a why, under the weight of a carbon paper sky. Structural, almost a foundational flea in the math of the us and the you and the me. Does the shape of a heart have a formula yet to account for the mass of a long-term regret? The coordinates are shifting, the coordinates are deep, with the secrets and the subtext that I'm not supposed to keep. Yeah, it's the geometry of silence tonight, a sharp angled version of everything right. No curves for the maybe, no loops for the stay, just the linear shadow of a long faded day. Every point is a sorry, every plane is a why, under the weight of a carbon paper sky. Structural, almost a foundational flea in the math of the us and the you and the me. Square one, back again. The angle doesn't bend, just the lines and the air and the geometry of you not being there. Silence. the small of your back in the dark, but I hit a wall made of limestone and spark. The curve of your spine is a mountain of glass, watching the minutes and the good nights pass. You didn't move away, you just turned to a stone in the center of the bed we used to call home. It's a structural, never a foundational chill in the hollowed out middle of a sun-scorched hill. There's a map of the Arctic in the line of your neck, a physical record of a beautiful wreck. I'm studying the geography of the don't touch me now, in the shift of your shoulder, in the set of your brow. The heat has departed, the copper is cold, and a story that's grown much too heavy to hold. I'm a long distance signal, a blur in the gray, watching the warmth of the always decay. It's just the anatomy of a cold shoulder tonight, a bone white barrier in the fading out light. I'm tracing the ridges of the no more, and gone in the electric cold silence of a digital dawn. No bridge for the maybe, no road for the stay, just the sharp edge shadow of a long dead day. A low voltage shimmer, a beautiful note. I'm just watching the temperature flicker and go. If I light a fire, will the ice finally break, or just highlight the places I'm trying to hide the ache? The marrow is frozen, the marrow is deep, with the secrets and the subtext that I'm not supposed to keep. Yeah, it's the anatomy of a cold shoulder tonight, a bone white barrier in the fading out light. I'm tracing the ridges of the no more, and gone in the electric cold silence of a digital dawn. No bridge for the maybe, no road for the stay, just the sharp edge shadow of a long dead day. A low voltage shimmer, a beautiful note. I'm just watching the temperature flicker and go. Turned away, frozen solid. The ice is the only thing I see, just the bone in the air and the shoulder of you not being there. Silence. Silence. I'm tracing the jagged white lightning across your face, a spiderweb fracture in this digital space. The glass is a splinter, the light is a sting, cutting the always and the everything. I'm trying to type out how have you been, but the sharp edge reality is settling in. My thumb's catching on the S and the O in the middle of a story that I shouldn't know. Every glowing blue letter is a refracted light under the weight of a carbon paper sky. I can see the pixels bleeding through the cracks, like the heavy dark oil in the memory tracks. I'm reading the scene at the bottom of the thread, a digital tombstone for the things that we said. It's a glitch in the never, a break in the state, in the low voltage middle of a long faded day. They're just shattered scream confessions tonight, place where the memories fit. The structural, almost the foundational gone, and the hollowed out code of a digital dawn. If I replace the glass, will the image be clear, or just highlight the distance of a long faded year? The frequency is broken, the frequency is deep, with the secrets and the static that I'm not supposed to keep. Yeah, they're just shattered scream confessions tonight, a fractured up version of everything right. I'm bleeding on the glass, I'm bleeding on the way, as I'm standing at the hinges of a rusted shut gate. No more clear signal, no more rest for a bit. Just a jagged white place where the memories fit. A structural, almost a foundational gone, and the hollowed out code of a digital dawn. Click. The screen's going black. Ouch. There's no way back. Just the shards and the blue and the sorry from me to you. The tide is high in the kitchen tonight, rising up to the edge of the chair. I'm drifting away from the flickering light into the cold and the carbon paper air. I don't need a pillow, I don't need a bed. The current is heavy and the current is deep. I'm listening to everything we never said, as the ocean is rocking me almost to sleep. The wallpaper's damp with the memory of rain, and the floorboards are starting to float. I'm a skeletal captain of a permanent pain in a beautiful sinking down boat. The windows are blind and the chimney is still, as the brine starts to settle in the hollowed out hall. I'm losing the strength and I'm losing the will to fight against the never and the after all. They're just salt water lullabies tonight, closing the eyes of everything right. No more good morning, no more stay a while. Just a jagged white edge of a porcelain smile. It's a liquid dark, maybe a foundational gone, in the hollowed out cold of a digital dawn. A rhythmic cold, never a beautiful note. I'm just watching the lullaby flicker and go. If I breathe in the ocean, will I finally be free? Or just a submerged version of you and of me? The pressure is heavy, the pressure is deep, like a secret that I'm not supposed to keep. Yeah, they're just salt water lullabies tonight, closing the eyes of everything right. No more good morning, no more stay a while. Just the jagged white edge of a porcelain smile. It's a liquid dark, maybe a foundational gone, and Sitting by the bookshelf where the spines are all straight, but the air in the corner has a heavy dark weight. I used to know the shift in the way that you breathe, before the forever was quietly sheathed. Now I'm scanning the shadows on the hardwood floor, looking for a welcome or a stay a bit more. But the walls are just plaster, the ceiling is white, and my intuition's failing in the middle of night. I'm checking the angle of the chair by the glass to see if it's waiting for a shadow to pass. I'm looking for the tension in the curtains of blue, but they're only reflecting the absence of you. I used to be a master of the unsaid and once, over the rhythm of the high voltage months. But now I'm just guessing at the shape of the white under the weight of a carbon paper sky. I'm just reading the room without you tonight, watching the baby slip out of my side. It's a structural silence, a foundational gone in the hollowed out code of a digital dawn. No more subtext, no more how do you feel, just the sterile white logic of cold heart and steel. A low voltage shimmer, a beautiful no. I'm just watching the energy flicker and go. Is it the house or is it my mind, tuning the nothing to what I can't find? The atmosphere's heavy, the atmosphere's deep, with the secrets and the subtext that I'm not supposed to keep.